So who has a dog that doesn't seem to know how to relax, how to calm themselves? Is that you and your dog? Well, I'm here to share with you my 3 top tips on how to help your dog become a calmer dog. So here they are. Number 1, you know, teaching them that a certain like bed or location is a great place for them to hang out and relax. Teaching them to associate those kind of places to relax. Just like us going to a yoga class or us associating our bed with a place to relax. So I have actually, a free mini course that covers that particular task, right? So it's called the Spring Bark Bash, and it was an event I was at last April, and one of the classes that I taught was about chilling on the magic mat. So it's helping your dog associate either a bed or a place or spot with that emotional well-being, calm, relaxation. All right, so in the link below, after I finish my live, I'll share the link to that particular freebie. All right, so it's a free handout and videos. So go take a look at it, and you can start with your dog today. So tip number 2. So one of the natural behaviors that dogs do to help themselves relax is sniffing. Did you know that? So sniffing, chewing, those are great ways that dogs can self-regulate, help themselves relax, chill out. So let me just share a video. Like, for example, people on their walks, getting their dogs that are maybe too excited about something. So maybe asking them to relax, right? So let's add this video. Can you see the video? So what I like to teach is the humans to give the dog prompts to go sniff, right? Like tossing treats on the ground like this on your walks. Gets their nose on the ground. And you know what? It'll help them get from maybe a 9 or 10 to maybe a 7 or 6 where they can hear you and listen to you. Now, it's kind of funny. What this helps them also is, maybe go to that behavior, going to that sniffing behavior on their own. And that's something that I really want to help the pet parents teach your dog to do, because I don't want this relationship between you and your dog to be always telling them to do something. I want them to learn to choose to relax. So that's why this is a great one to teach them to promote something that's natural to them anyway. So let me get back to me. So the third thing that I would like to share, the third tip, is about pattern games. So for dogs that are overexcited, whether because someone's coming into the house or on your walks, pattern games helps your dog calm themselves, but because there's movement, and this is like a rhythmic movement, and this is something you practice before you utilize it, okay? But it's because sometimes when your dog is too excited, you can't ask them to sit or lie down. They're too emotionally up there. So you need to get them to a level where they can, calm themselves down, where they can think, and then maybe ask them to sit or settle or go to spot or lie down, right? Does that make sense? So it's called pattern game. And let me show this again. Hold on. Can you see the screen? Oh, we're on the last video. Let me show you the next one. Hold on. So this is called a pattern game. I call it side to side. Leslie McDevitt is the creator of these games. And it's basically, I toss a treat. Again, I'm utilizing, remember the no sensory thing? Helps them calm down. So I toss a treat to one side of the leash. And then when she looks up at me, I say good. And I toss it to the next side. So it's rhythmic, it's back and forth, it's a little movement. And then when she calms down, I can ask her to sit next to me or go to settle on her mat or bed, right? Does that make sense? So that's tip number 3. All right. Let me get back over here. So which of these 3 tips are you interested in trying out? Maybe all of them eventually. You know, whatever works for you and your dog is what I say, right? Because it may not work best for some dogs, and for other dogs, like teaching them that, sniffing, just generally tossing treats on the ground, maybe the best way for you to start even. And again, remember that pattern game? You should be practicing that before you actually use it in the real world events, all right? So, like I mentioned, in the first one with settling on the mat, there's a freebie, my spring bark bash, handouts and videos. So, like I said, I'm gonna share that link in the chat after I get off of this. But I just wanted to share with you also that I have courses, obviously, that can help you learn more about your dog, understanding how they learn, what be the best ways for your dog and for you to train. And helping them settle, helping them calm down, helping them relax. That's a kind of a important aspect of training, because not only is it for their well-being, because just like us, if you're over stimulated and over the top, it's not good for your body. And so at home or on your walks, you want them to be able to relax. But there's obviously other great topics that I cover there, like preventing your dogs from jumping on people or coming back to you when you call them. Or I have some bonuses in regards to crate training or potty training, or asking them to stop nipping on you and instead, playing with that toy. Or another topic that I cover related to that is maybe chewing, teaching your dog to chew on this rather than that. And of course, I cover the basic cues like sit down, drop it, leave it, those kind of things too. So it covers I cover a lot, and this particular program is an on-demand program, so you can go at your own pace. And for this month, what I've offered is another bonus that you can come train with me, talk to me, ask me questions, get feedback online on a weekly Q&A session. So the next one is tomorrow. Again, this was only for the month of September. So the next one's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And then next week, I have it on Thursday. And the following week, I have it on Friday. So if you enroll right now, you get that bonus. So take a look at the landing page. I'll add the link to this too. And, check out what I offer. And one of the best things I offer is helping you teach your dog to relax. All right. Thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday. I hope you found my 3 tips helpful. Let me know in the chat which one that you decided to work on, or come back and tell me which one is working for you. So I would love to know what's going on with you and your pup. All right. Thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday, and I will see you next Tuesday. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to introduce myself. So my name is Linda Kwan, and I am the owner and trainer at Wow Bow Wow. I specialize in working with pet parents with, dogs of all ages, but dogs that may have some barky issues or lungy issues or jumping issues, So that's like normal stages dogs may go through, but I can help you maybe prevent those topics, those issues, those behaviors, because sometimes if you start earlier, you can change the behavior. Now, that doesn't mean I can't help you if you have an older dog, right? Older rescue dog. Uh, we can help adjust behaviors with them too. It may take a little bit longer because they've been practicing this undesired behavior, but dogs are dogs, and so they like learning, and they like working with us. They like interacting with us, and training is a great way to build that bond with your dog. So again, thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday, and I will see you next Tuesday.